four parts, and ultimately there is Vedanta, essence saying, which is difficult to understand for common people. So it is again further explained in different, in the form of history and different incident. This is called Purana. Best of the Purana is Srimad Bhagavatam. And later on, for this age, people, those who are spiritually very retarded, is giving Bhagavad Gita included within the two epics. One is Ramayana, one is Mahabharata. It is given in Mahabharata. By Vyasdev, incarnation of the Lord, this place is still there, where it was written, in Himalaya, Vyasa Gufa is there. There, it is said, Vedascha Sarva Ahomeva Vedo. For all the purpose of all this Veda, to understand Krishna, God, and he sometime wants to enjoy, so he expand himself from enjoyer and enjoyed. Purusha and Prakriti, enjoyer and enjoyed. Krishna and Radha to enjoy pastimes as pervertedly seen in this material realm. And then again, when he asked everybody to surrender, which you find in Bible, every scripture say, you understand God, you surrender to Him, love Him, and then that service according to relation to Him. Very simple. Unless He is a person, how can you surrender and love? So, when they don't surrender, most of the people are like that. They don't want to surrender. So he again comes as Sri Caitanya Gauranga, according to scripture, according to divine Puran, and teaches how to surrender. In the mood of first he was one, he became two. Then again become one. Krishna, same with the mood of his Prakriti Radharani, to teach others how to love with the spirit of Radharani. And here he is saying, when he taught this thing, he taught six Goswamis. Goswamis who have got control over his senses, and his best disciple. The six, one of them we are reading about. He and Lord's pastime. So here, this is Chaitanya Caritamrita, Kaviraj, who is the king of all the poets, is saying him that he is telling. So now please listen the Lord's pastime with Raghunath das Goswami. And Lord usually enjoy his life with his devotees. So the devotees of Lord Chaitanya, he is saying, Mahaprabhu, now here, how Raghunath das Goswami met the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Raghunath das was living family life, he, at that time, at one point, he's young then very, went to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Shantipur, one part of Bengal, eastern India. The Lord gave him what the instruction by his causeless mercy. Instead of becoming a so-called renunciant, Vairagi, Raghunath Das, follows the instruction of the Lord. He said, follow my instruction. What I said to you, return home and play exactly like a pound-shilling man. That means like a family man who has to collect money, make money. When he received a message that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had returned from Mathura, where Lord appeared as Krishna before, 5,000 years ago, Raghunath Das, that place, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again came, and he returned from that place. Raghunath Das endeavored to go to see the lotus feet of the Lord Chaitanya. At that time, there was a Muslim official collecting the taxes of Saptagram. And they used to be, when Hiran Das and Raghunath Das's uncle, they are very rich in Bengal, these two, and their only son is this, made an agreement to the government to collect taxes. The Muslim tax collector, having lost his position, became extremely envious of him. Why? He said, Raghunath das, out of two brothers, Raghunath das, one brother, he is the uncle of Raghunath, he used to collect 2 million coins and therefore should have delivered 1,500,000 to the government. Instead, he was giving only 1,200,000, thus making an extra profit of 300,000 coins. Seeing this, the Muslim Chaudhry, tax collector, became his rival. And so, after sending a confidential account to the government treasury, the Chaudhry brought the minister in charge. Chaudhry came wanting to arrest Raghunath das because he is not paying proper amount. Raghunath das, but Raghunath das slipped out of the house. Therefore, the Chaudhry arrested Raghunath das. Every day the Muslim would chastise Raghunath das and tell him, bring your father, bring his elder brother, otherwise you will be punished. The Chaudhry wanted to beat him, but as soon as he saw Raghunath's face, his mind changed. He could not beat him. Indeed, the Chaudhry was afraid of Raghunath das, because Raghunath das belonged to a community, it's called Kayastha. The Chaudhry, the title is, would chastise him with oral vibration. He was afraid to beat him. While this was going on, Raghunath das thought a tricky method to escape. Thus, he humbly submitted this plea at the feet of the Muslim Chaudhry. My dear sir, my father and his elder brother are your brothers. All brothers always fight, and then again they become like brothers and friendly. Sometimes brothers fight among themselves, and sometimes they have very friendly dealings. There is no certainty when such things will take place. Thus I am sure that although today you are fighting, tomorrow you two brothers will be sitting together in peace, saying that, just as I am my father's son, so also yours. I am your dependent, and you are my maintainer. For a maintainer to punish the person he maintains, is not good maintenance. You are expert in all the scriptures. Indeed, you are like a living saint, saying that to the Muslim that who lost his job as a tax collector. When the Muslim heard Raghunath das's appealing voice, his heart softened. He began to cry, and tears glided down his beard. The Muslim Chaudhry told Raghunath das, you are my son from this day on. Today, by some means, I shall have you released. After informing this, the minister Chaudhry released Raghunath das and then began to speak to him with great affection. Your father's elder brother is less intelligent. He enjoys 800,000 coins, but since I am also a shareholder, he should have given some portion of it to me. He's envious. Though he lost job, he cannot tolerate his extent. That is why he brought the minister. But Raghunath das knows how to soften his heart. Your mother, father are gone. What can I do? But I'm like your son. Like the son, no, father, uncle, don't beat him. How could you? Like that. Then he said, oh, he's telling me like father. You are also like my father. In India village they do like that sometimes. And naturally they feel for the young boys. Please do this thing, arrangement to your father, uncle. And now, okay, I will leave him. Now you go, arrange a meeting between me and your uncle. Let him do whatever he thinks best. I shall completely depend on his decision. Okay? Arrange meeting where your uncle and father gone and tell them. Raghunath das arranged a meeting between his uncle and the Chaudhry. The matter was settled and everything was peaceful. In this way, Raghunath, this past 1 year, exactly like a first-class business manager, because his father is a big business, make money, and very rich at that time in Bengal. But the next year he again decided to leave home, to run away to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was so captivated by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then he got up alone one night and left but his father caught him in a distant place and brought him back. This became almost a daily affair. So Raghunath would run away from home and his father would again bring him back. Raghunath Das's mother spoke to his father as follows. Every mother is very attached to son, only one son. The mother is saying to his father, his mother, father, parents talking among and say, Raghunath Das, our son, has opulences like Indra. Oh, acha. First thing his mother is saying to his father, our son has become mad, she said to her husband. Just keep him by binding him with ropes. His father, being very unhappy, replied to her as follows. Raghunath Das, our son, has opulences like Indra, king of heaven. He, like a heavenly king. His wife is as beautiful as an angel, Apsara. Yet all this could not tie him down his mind, because he is captivated with Chaitanya so much, for him is nothing. How then could he keep this boy home by binding with ropes? His father is telling to his mother. It is not possible, even for one's father, to nullify the reaction of one's past activities. Then Raghunath, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has fully bestowed his mercy on him. His father is telling to his mother, who can keep home such a madman of Chaitanya Chandra? This is really true. Many devotees now leave their home and come to Krishna. In India it's very difficult, still now. In most cases, mother will come and cry and son cannot see the mother's tears. No son. Usually, he definitely, his reasoning, what shall I say, it has nothing to do with his emotion. You understand? Reasoning cannot control your emotion. When mother is crying, a son cannot tolerate. Then Raghunath Das considered something in his mind, and the next day he went to Nityananda Gosai in the village of Panihati. Still it is there, and that place is there, the tree is there, we go there. You can also go, not very far from Calcutta. It's Calcutta proper, it's just towards the countryside. Now it is Greater Calcutta. In the village of Panihati, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu associated there, he also visited that place, Raghunath. Raghunath Das obtained an interview with Nityananda Prabhu, who was accompanied by many kirtan performers, servants and others, his associates. Many devotees sat on the ground, sitting in a rock under a tree on the bank of the Ganges. Still it is on the bank of the Ganges. Lord Nityananda seemed as effulgent as hundreds of thousands rising sun. Many devotees sat on the ground surrounding him, seeing the influence of Nityananda. Prabhu Raghunath Das was astonished. Raghunath Das offered his obeisances by falling prostrate at a distant place, and the servants of Nityananda Prabhu pointed out, there is Raghunath Das offering obeisances, my Lord. Hearing this, Lord Nityananda Prabhu said, you are a thief. Now you have come to see me. Come here. Today I shall punish you. Actually, Nityananda Prabhu is very funny, but at the same time very, very kind. He sometimes dramatizes some misunderstanding. Some who is intelligent he can understand. Lord called him, but Raghunath Das did not go near the Lord. Then the Lord forcibly caught him, overpowered, and placed him, his lotus feet, upon Raghunath Das' head. Lord Nityananda was by nature very merciful and very funny also. Being merciful, he spoke to Raghunath Das as follows. You are just like a thief, for instead of coming near, you stay always away at a distant place. Now that I have captured you, I shall punish you. Make a festival and feed all my associates, yogurt and cheap rice. Hearing this, Raghunath Das was greatly pleased. Why? We understand, if you serve the Vaishnava, entertain them, feed them, the Lord, it is very easy to please the Lord. So he was very pleased. So he was greatly pleased. There is a saying by our acharyas, Chariya Vaishnava Seva Nistar Pechka. Nobody can do devotional service unless come to the, at least free from the material contamination, liberation. So, Chariya Vaishnava, unless you serve great Vaishnava, pure devotees, you cannot approach the Lord easily. Very difficult. This is where we can learn from this. That Raghunath first went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu God. He told you, do this, do this, do this. Then now he is coming through Nityananda, who is very dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, almost as good as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but he's associate. He always tell everybody, he always say, Bhaja Gauranga, Kaho Gauranga. Always chant Gauranga's name, always talk about Gauranga and serve him. Then if you do that, you can you can even conquer me, you can buy me. It is very famous. Excuse me. If you want to go to Krishna, better approach, because now we're chanting Hare Krishna. Many offenses we call it. And to go through these offenses, it may take a long time, sometime, to come to pure chanting. So there are different types of devotional service. Hearing, as we are hearing. Glorifying, as I am doing. Remembering, that we can do, you and me. I hear him. If you associate with pure devotee and hear from him, it is easy to remember. If you have faith in him, then you develop attachment to Harikatha. You feel like hearing more and more. And you find it is becoming more and more. You are enjoying and enlightened. Sususu Shuddhadhanasya Vasudeva Katha. As you develop taste, as you Krishna Katha, Hari Katha, Gauranga Katha, you develop attachment to Krishna. That is bhakti. That is become more and more mature, end up with love of God. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching. But he teaching first to his qualified person, his Goswamis. And from Goswami's life, if we study that their teachings we take, it becomes easier. And those who are followers, like Prabhupada up to coming, we follow Prabhupada, we can make advancement. That is all ISKCON is about, Prabhupada said. Follow the instruction of Krishna and see, to be taking on time, circumstances and places, present Guru, who is following him and being trained by him, you follow his instruction, it becomes easier for you. Chapter is going by parampara. Guru, Krishna to his follower. He become Guru, qualified among them. Teacher, he teaches his other followers. Those follow among them who is qualified, he become again teacher. This way going. Evam parampara praptam imang rajarsayo vidu. Das Krishna millions of years ago taught this thing to Sun God Vibhasa. He is still now Sun God. Maybe still he was, somebody. And he gave it to Manu. Manu is the father of mankind. He wrote everything about the law, how man should behave, woman should behave, everything. Manu Samhita. From there, many scholars say the word came Manu to man, Manu to Manav. Manu gave to the Ikshaku, who is coming from the Sun dynasty. Sun God, Sun dynasty coming. Now is still millions of years ago there. Ajodhya, Lord Ramchandra appeared, Lord himself. And Moon dynasty, there is another. There Lord Krishna came as God, Ramchandra, Krishna. This is the two dynasty, Moon dynasty and Sun dynasty. Lord comes sometime Moon dynasty, sometime Sun dynasty. Sun dynasty he came millions of years at Lord Ramchandra. And this way, this teaching coming. Then Krishna came 5,000 years ago. From the Moon dynasty, he gave this knowledge to Arjuna. He's coming. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years ago gave, which Gauriya Sampradaya now giving up to Prabhupada. Now his disciples are giving. And his disciples go away, his disciples, those are qualified, they will be giving. And this whole world will be chanting, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
When somebody desires, it's called Sankalpa. And now we are doing also Sankalpa. Our mind always doing Sankalpa, Vikalpa. Thinking something, if I may have this car, Audi. Says, no good, I see. Sports, maybe sports car. Then some other better new one came. He said, sports, backdated, obsolete. Not that car better. Maybe I can have. Maybe it costs much more. Our mind is like that. Sankalpa, Vikalpa. Sometimes thinking this, sometimes thinking that. But that desire may be fulfilled or may not be fulfilled. But what God desires, that's called Sattva Sankalpa. Because he is Achyuta, he is infallible. Whatever he desires will happen. We can also have, when you come to the spiritual plane, you say, let there be water. And suddenly somebody say, Maharaj, take this water. Can you think of? Do you believe this? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, do you believe? Somebody spiritually advanced, he will have to accept it. You have to be spiritual plane. That is called spiritual plane. That is called spiritual world. Chintamani prakarasa sadmasu. There, whatever you desire. Oh, I want a mango. Mango comes. Here I am. Can you think of? Now please don't tell other sample, you will think I am mad. This guy is crazy, what is he saying? That is God says, let there be light, and there is light. It is actually possible. But since you are in the material plane, you don't believe. So practice chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Many things I can say, I won't tell. And that you may not, you think I am mad, I am saying. So just little game. This is what means spiritual plane. So what we are saying to you, don't think, many think, people think, common people, because he is in a mode of passion and ignorance. He has got some limit of understanding. So he cannot understand somebody who is coming to spiritual plane sometime, not in spiritual plane, material. That is called Tatastha, in the marginal line. We are Tatastha living entity. Tatastha means who is on the bank. On the shore, seashore, you will find ocean. Here is ocean, not very far. I just went, very near this ocean I can see. The ocean, you will see, sometimes water is coming and many particles are there. It is a line there. Sometimes that line, some particles there, maybe straw, many other things you can see. The water came up to there. A time come at night, maybe because of the attraction of the moon, sometime it crosses and goes far above. Again in the morning you find water going down. Yes? Yes or no? Anybody gone to the sea beach? Did you notice? You have to notice. You have to, if you are a science student, you have to check why. So there is a line where sometime covered by water, sometime covered by air. Yes? That is called Tatastha. Tat means line between what is covered by water, sometime covered by air. So we are with the two forces, sometimes covered by material energy, and you do spiritual activity, suddenly transcend, come to the spiritual plane. So you can have a peep, just like through a window. You are in a cave, you are born there, living there, growing up, never seen anything. Then we saw inside what is in the cave, that is your life. I think Aristotle or Plato wrote some book. And suddenly there is a hole. One guy saw, through the hole, there is completely another realm. There is sunlight, beautiful birds, beast, moon, ocean, mountain. Come, he tells others all these things. He said, this guy is mad. He is a crackpot, man. Like that. But who is a crackpot? That is the question. Who will decide? Long back, my Guru Maharaj likes one philosopher. Philosophy means knowledge, those who love knowledge, true knowledge. Not like this wood, what is element is God. Not this knowledge. Real knowledge means to know oneself, what I am. Am I man? I am woman? Am I American? I am Finnish? Finnish? Swedish? I am Indian? American? I am rich, poor? I am doctor, engineer, politician? I am Hitler? I am Stalin? I am Bonaparte, Napoleon? I am Tozo, Hitler? And I am Churchill? So I am Roosevelt? Thinking, but when you sleep, every day you know that you are not this. Please think, when you at night come, now it is 7 o'clock, I don't know, you may be going to bed, say 10, 11? 11 you go, I ask, next day, when do you fall asleep? You think, I cannot tell when I fall asleep. So when you come to this plane, material plane, if you ask, we cannot tell. Anadi, anadi means no beginning, we cannot tell. So long ago, we fell down from the spiritual plane, Krishna consciousness. And when your consciousness is clear, perfect, like a crystal clear water, nothing contamination, no color, nothing. When it is colored, means it is contaminated with mode of passion, ignorance, all that. When you come to the mode of goodness, and start understanding, I am not man, I am not a man. I am not color, black, white, yellow, grey. No, he's a black man, he's a white man. Not like that. I am not doctor, engineer, I am not a yogi, I am not a bhogi, I am not a tyagi, I am not a kari. What I am? Then gradually come to understand. One day, one great sage, his name is Madhacharya, and he is told, Asha, people say, I am this, that. What I am? Some say, no, something within which exists. What's that? I am mind. Some say I am intelligent. Some say, no, these are all destroyed. You are spirit. How to know which one is right? Then he said, yes, in South India, Madhacharya appeared. He suddenly said, please see that tree, can you bring the fruit one? Oh, I have to climb on the, whatever. Some or other get it, if it has fallen, they found one. It happened to be, coconut. Near the sea beach, in tropical country, there is coconut tree. You'll find big, tall, like a palm tree type, and big. In Hawaii, people think, it may fall on my head, better cut it. It is as big as this sometime. But it's so nice God gave you. Alexander, when he came to India, he said, India is a country where you can, from the tree you can get your bread, at the same time drink. You can eat. What is that bread? That is coconut. And drink, and there is water inside. So you can eat coconut and water. And you get satisfaction. Coconut is alkaline. You take you put acid food, but you take alkaline, then it's balanced. You're healthy. Like that. Anyway, he said, bring one fruit. What is this? Everybody knows it's coconut. I see. Achha. It is covered with something, there's a lot of fibers there. Some green, sometime, if it is old, it is grey. So can you get rid of this? You get rid of all the, and from inside brought that strong, hard shell, you will find. What is this? You told, it's coconut. That is coconut, it is also coconut. Okay. He told his disciple, bring the flesh, coconut flesh. Broke. You'll find in our Rath Yatra time. Do you have Rath Yatra? If you have Rath Yatra, this is auspicious. So you remove inauspiciousness, they take a coconut. In other country, they opening, they are opening a factory or something, or a ship, it built, they put it on the water, opening, what they call. They put the big ship at, you can say, Titanic or whatever, big ship, they put on water, first opening day. Then the minister come and bring something opening ceremony. We have, bring champagne on bottle, push, come. And we water, this is called festival, auspiciousness. in India, Vedic culture, they take a coconut. Still now you go to India, see, here we do Rath Yatra, they find, bring a coconut, it's auspicious, break it, and the water come out, all these things, there is beginning of auspiciousness. They hope nothing inauspicious will happen. All gone. So like that is the ceremony. So he said, break, and they break the shell, broke the actual bhitar, fleshy stuff, pulp. Here is coconut. What is this? I'm telling this coconut. So that is coconut. Next one is coconut. Is there no difference? Of course there is difference. So like that. According to the difference of your consciousness, some thinking I am this body, I am man, I am woman, I am Finnish, I am Scottish, I am Norman, I am Viking. So we think they are thinking. But another who is at more advanced spiritually think, no, I am the mind. Then other more advanced he think, no, I am like that in gross case, I am the hardcore thing which is at the core. I am the spirit, living force. This is exactly like that. If you are gross conscious, the grossest, you think the whole thing is coconut. And who is more advanced spiritual, he thinks, I am the mind, that shell. And more advanced, he takes the actual thing, that is the real coconut. And this way, Madhacharya explained, different personal consciousness is different. So instead of consciousness in the mode of ignorance, there may be a hog. This life living like a hog, next life you live hogly life, dogly life, become dog, next life, become hog. You live like a demigod, by a demigod's body. You live like a man, real, what scripture says, man, this, you become a man. You live like godly and very pure, you associate with the God, Krishna consciousness. So we are trying to become Krishna consciousness. The water, pure state, no color. The moment colored, contaminated, then different state, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. At night, I should not do this, that. Suddenly you find, you forgot, I am Finnish, I am Indian, I am doctor, I am Napoleon, I am Churchill, I am Stalin, you forget. Do you, anybody here, at night, when every day you experience, sometime in a dream, you never remember that you are this. Yes? Anybody can say no? No, you cannot say no. Because you have got, you then come to another realm, with another body, mental body. You roam around, your consciousness is attachment in that plane, which you think sometime, I have never heard this thing. I am flying like a bird, like that. Many things you can think. Just like when you are in operation table, you are undergoing operation, you cannot dictate. At night you will see, you cannot dictate where you are going there, because of your last consciousness, last life. This is very subtle, I am telling. Just like you are flying a kite like that. Your imagination takes you so many realm, area, you cannot think of. When you come down again, tomorrow, after morning, you forget, usually. And night time, you forget daytime what you do. They both are like a dream. Not exactly dream, but temporary. But both time, you are conscious, I am. That is the soul. The soul means consciousness. External symptom is consciousness. You know what is consciousness. Spread along all your body. A mosquito is biting, you do. I don't know. Mosquito is biting you. But you can understand. But there is some supreme soul who knows both what is going on in your mind, what is going on in my mind, in her mind, in his mind, in his mind. Just like two birds in a tree. Say tree is this body, and two birds are there. One is liberated, he is the expansion of the Lord, say Holy Ghost in Bible. Another is another living entity. And one bird is enjoying today nowadays. Pizza Hut, ice cream, let's go. Mushroom soup, let's take. or some other. He is going like that. He is attracted. We have got 5 senses, like horses. They are going to different direction. The mind is controlled. Indriyani parani au, Indriya bhuparam manaha. Among our body, senses are superior than the body. Therefore, through the senses, you are having knowledge, direct knowledge. I am seeing, he is putting his hand here, like that. And I am sure he is putting his hand, and ask him. This is sense perception, you have knowledge. But higher than senses is the mind. Mind directs, hey, don't look at. You are a brahmachari, don't look at this. But mind, sense sometimes, before the mind directs, still, because of his past habit, he goes, no, there is a Pizza Hut. Don't look! Now I think, now it's cold. It's a Starbucks coffee. I'm going cold. Let us go to nice smell coming in the coffee. I can. No! He is Goswami. Who can say, no, I won't go. One who is carried away is pulled by the nose, subtly. Pulled by the ear. He is hearing. It's the heart. He is hearing some song going on. There is he. I think it's a famous song. Sang by the Beatles. It's the hot day summer. I am walking like a dog. Some guy, oh my sweet Lord, I would like to see you. I would like to meet you. Very nice. Let's go there. We listen. Put some money in the box. You can hear like that. They are called conditioned soul. He is controlled. He is controlled by material nature. Another, he is not controlled. He is at that time chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Moment he sees pizza pasta, he at once think of Krishna and Krishna's prasad. Why go there to Starbucks coffee? Here is nice drinks here. So he does not go. He is Goswami. He can transcend from the grip of Maya, grip of material nature, and he can see thing as it is. He can hear thing as it is. He can smell thing as it is. He can touch thing as it is. He can understand what is what. He is in knowledge. Now it is not so easy. I am going to university with my merit. I will know the soul. No, sir, you cannot know. You cannot. So Raghunath das Goswami is one of them. He whole day, he hardly eats. He is chanting, dancing, he is doing all devotional activity, hearing, another thing. In 24 hours he has got hardly time for eating and sleeping. But you cannot overnight do that. It's a gradual process. That is why Lord says, it's a gradual process. Don't overnight do. Overnight, suddenly a glass case, suppose, you put a hot water, at one glass will crack, it will break, yes? So this happens to us. So we are doing gradual process. First of all, you remain a brahmachari. Brahmachari has got many rule regulation. Under the guidance of his guru, he strictly follows. For the pleasure of the guru, he does the whole day, and his guru train him up. Then one day he become grown up and he leave his guru school, Gurukul school. He asks guru's permission. Shall I next stage, shall I enter Grihastha life, become family man, or become renunciate? That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him. You are living Grihastha, live, but at heart remain detached. You may say sugar, honey, all these things to your sweetheart, but don't be attached, because she is temporary, you didn't know her. Neither she know you. But give her what you are supposed to. Nice sari, nice necklace, present, and give her nice food, children, what she likes. No, but keep your attachment to Krishna. Chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. And ask your wife also, your sweetheart, and your children. Then it is okay. But don't be attached, because you have to attach Krishna. This is all temporary body. Today she is woman, you are man. Next time she could be a male body and you could be female body, but may not know each other, maybe in another form, another body. But you have to get a body, spiritual body. There you can be there if God so likes. There, but their attachment will be to Krishna. You love so much Krishna consciousness, you forget the material pleasure. You have got spiritual pleasure which is unlimited and go on increasing. That is the difference between spiritual life and material life. So unless you come to that plane, you cannot easily give up this. You always have a drag. Sometimes because of your past kind of habit, you again feel like sometimes, let me go and little someone. Because of your weakness in spiritual life, it is very, very difficult. That is why Lord said, first surrender, be obedient to God. That is the meaning of religion. Religion, some people think means a type of faith. Today I am a Muslim, then become Hindu become Buddhist, become Christian become Buddhist. This you can change. But real religion is not that. It is the innate nature of every living entity to love God. So when you love God, that is religion, we say. That is only one religion. That you love God, that is religion. You know Him and love Him through your love, through your service, your sacrifice, the way He said, obedient, then you go back to Godhead. You have got a spiritual body, then you can do like that. Krishna, we like a nice mango to eat. Krishna play his flute nicely. And from the tree, the tree is all conscious. They give fruits, fruit is falling. And you are taking as many as you like. But here you ask, peach tree, give peach. And spiritualist, in the spiritual also peach tree. Oh no, I like mango. Nectar mango, tastes like nectar. I don't, from the same peach tree, mango is coming. Do you believe? No, sorry. I don't want. Those are outsiders. You don't have to accept. First read Bhagavad Gita. Then you cannot jump from kindergarten to college. The college student is also there. Many devotees I can see. Long time in the movement, at least many years. Some beginners. So what can I do? I have to tell both. I have to tell both. So Raghunath Das doing like that. He is gone. How to bring? It's gone. So he can. Raghunath Das immediately sent his own men to the village. Oh, I see. He went to the village to purchase all kinds of eatables and bring them back. Whatever shops there, because we rich man, buy everything from the grocer's shop. All flat rice, confectionery, all yogurt, milk, everything. And fruit shop, all banana and fruits, mango and sweet shop, sweet meat, sandesh, like cheese sweet. Raghunath Das brought chipped rice, yogurt, milk, sweetmeats, sugar, banana, and other eatables and placed them all around. As soon as they heard that a festival was going to be held, whole kinds of Brahmins and other gentlemen began to arrive. Thus, there are innumerable people. Seeing the crowd increasing, Raghunath Das arranged to get more eatables from the other villages. He also brought 200 to 400 large round earthen pots to mix up. Soak the flat rice with water and then make it soft. Then throw the water and put yogurt and other pot, flat rice and condensed milk mix. And then put banana, both places, sweet meat, camphor, and mix up. It's very nice. You try here. If you want, I can, if you flat rice, you can show you one time. I do sometimes differently. Indonesia, very popular. People like it very much. We give outsider. And simply taking prasad, mercy of the Lord in the form of food, people like. Even with a hardcore communist who doesn't believe in God, he believes the mercy of the Lord. He had Gopals, Govindos of Moscow, Russia, St. Petersburg, once in a dinner party, ISKCON restaurant, they also do catering, they supply. Can you be 100 plates of this item? Gulab jam, samosa, kachori, cauliflower, samosa, kachori, fried rice, and maybe gulab jam, like that. These are very tasty. So one day, the top of the superpower, ex-superpower, Mr. Putin, head, he one day said, what is this? This is very nice, tasty. Because Krishna Prasad, Krishna. Others said, this is Hare Krishna's food. Who is Hare Krishna? Then one day, in another party, the Hare Krishna leader was there. Somebody introduced, here is Hare Krishna leader. Oh, I see. I heard your food and tried, very nice, tasty. At that time I was there, some of them maybe, and he liked very much, highly appreciated, very tasty. That means he is appreciating Krishna Prasad, means he is liking Krishna. In absolute plane, there is no difference between Krishna. There is no difference between energetic and energy. Krishna Prasad means Krishna's energy. So he likes Krishna's energy, he means he's kind of like Krishna. But he does not know. If we ask him, chant Hare Krishna, he may not. But, okay, you try this? I like, okay, take. He become Krishna conscious. This is ISKCON, so many clients used to take, used to. And he's saying, going high, high, high. And they say, stay high. But we know, we tell them, no, you stay high, then come back. And then become hangover. Bad hair look like ghostly. I take Krishna Prasad, this, and drink, and food, our food, Govinda's, Gopal's restaurant, you stay high, not come back, go higher, higher, higher. You stay, they are flying like a bird, but his body is like an elephant. Another realm. We say, this will go away on time. This will go on. Take this, you will have the same thing, but never end with misery and ghostly body. You will become bright, look like bright, beaming. See, look at the devotee's face, the bright and beaming. The one father of a church, he told my Guru Maharaj, can I talk to you in the plane? Yes, come, why not? Come sit here. I see your boys and girls, they are our boys and girls. But I am a father, I go different parts of the world, all the big cities, London, New York, Sydney, Tokyo. Everywhere I see your Hare Krishna Tilak and this, like you, and these young boys and girls, they're supposed to enjoy at this time. But instead of that, they're mad after your Krishna. How is this? Then Prabhupada is explaining how is this. Instead of now they take prasad, they throw it out. The government government spend millions of dollars. We say to the government, please give us something. They don't give it. But they cannot solve the problem. We convert them, cure them completely. Our main client are this. They completely change. Now they'll dislike it, hate it. And so on. Because Krishna is very powerful, Krishna Prasad. So we have got every temple, center we have got. After lecture, there is some nice mercy of the Lord. Is he also here? I think so. Huh? Not today. That is what Prabhupada said to Sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to embarrass you. But Prabhupada says to do that so that you can know Krishna consciousness, different aspect of Krishna consciousness. So this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught. You don't have to go to Himalaya and go leave your wife, children, country, your job. No. And go to his Mansarovar, like that. Stay ice cold water. You stay up to this neck, deep. There you'll be frozen, even if you put your finger like that. So cold. And you meditate. Om. Om. No, you don't have to do. Body naked, nothing hearing. Clothes like that. Simply chant Hare Krishna. Simply dance. Simply hear Krishna Katha. And then take prasad. You make a big smile. Everybody's face is a big smile. Because this is spiritual. It is not that utopia after death you will have got a spiritual body, which is no birth, no death, no disease. Here you have experienced little bit of a test of Krishna consciousness. Then it is not blind faith, I tell you. This is Raghunath das Goswami showing. The chanting, dancing, feasting, these are life. And do little service, may go and preach, distribute book, chant Hare Krishna in the street. So Nityananda Prabhu had changed his cloth for a new and sat on a raised platform. The bananas brought before him, and 7 huge pots he started mixing. On the platform, all the most important associates, Nityananda Prabhu, as well as one important man, sat down in a circle around the Lord, among where Ramdas, Sundarananda, Gadada, Murari, Kamalakar, Sadasi, Purandar, Dhananjay, Jagadish, so many Prabhus. No one could count them all. Hearing all about the festival, all kinds of learned scholars, Brahmins, priests, went there. Lord Nityananda Prabhu honored them and made them sit on the raised platform with him. Everyone was offered 2 earthen pots, one with flat rice and milk, and one condensed milk, and one is flat rice with yogurt. Mixing, then other stuff are same, banana, sweet meat, sundaes, and camphor, because camphor Radharani likes, and like the chipped, so Christ like the mixing. Then he's going, suddenly, who invited him, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's associate, Raghav Pandit, he invited Nityananda Prabhu there. But Nityananda Prabhu said, I am going to the bank of the Ganges and sitting with his followers. Encircling him, so many, under a stone, under the tree. And he came suddenly, he said, I invited you to make a big feast. What are you doing here? And he said, here you come. He brought something cooked stuff in a plate. He distributed, everybody took little and distributed to everybody. And said, you sit down here and take here, you have a feast here now. Flat rice, yogurt and milk and other things. He said, you attend this, then daytime here feast. Singing, dancing. Then night time again singing, dancing, again feast. This way we will understand God and go back to God. Very simple. You don't have to work hard like an ass. More than an ass, day by day doing. This is material civilization. Work hard and then enjoy as much as you can. Drink life to the least like that. Even you know, there are many here you don't have. The biggest living entity in the land is elephant. In one go, one meal, breakfast, like 78 pounds. And in a African forest, Indian forest, Southeast Asian forest, there are many. Thousands. Today, day and night, morning, 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock work hard. They are not running in a car or whatever, running. Nothing. Many others, tiger lion, that's very strong body. Who is giving them food? Eating, sleeping, mighting and defending, everything they are provided. Very good. He said, Nitto Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam Eko Bahunam Vidadhati Kaman. We are conscious, there is Supreme Being, He is also conscious. He is living within our heart also. He is watching, He likes, He gives, provides. Without working hard, they are getting their food, drink, their mating, everything. They have got children, they have got wife, everything. But they are not working hard. So who is intelligent? Yes, sir. Who is intelligent? Madam. We are intelligent or he is intelligent? He is not working hard like her. Sometimes work harder. He is got material civilization. But he is also enjoying. But he is not having like us, blood sugar. There's a magazine for those who have got diabetes, I heard. They give $2 or something, and everybody read about diabetes, so that they have got also cancer. So many guys dying, but don't they have cancer? No, they don't have. They are following God's law, and so God is one. They are all His children. He is giving them food, drink, security, everything. Why not us? But we won't surrender. We think we are intelligent. But we have got birth, death, old age, disease, everything, suffering. Lord. But if we do practice Krishna consciousness, chant Hare Krishna, take Krishna Prasad in a mode of goodness. Hear Krishna Katha and tell that. It's not we are sitting, we are also working. We get up to 3 o'clock even. But life is sublime, blissful. Not going to give doctor big bill, even if you eat up to here, with cheese, butter, and you come sometimes in our summer restaurant maybe there. Gauranga potato, some people in this country like potato very much, I know. Russia, Germany, Poland, the staple food is potato. With potato you make nice things called Gauranga potato. Light cheese over it and sour cream. You can eat up so much. Gulab jam, Srikhand, samosa. Even George Harrison, I used to cook for him, Beetle. And when he came, I would be cooking again. Samosa, that means as you take pastry, like the samosa is like that, it's made with cauliflower, peanut butter, peanut and ginger, all these things there, it's a coating with flour, fried. And another is called cauliflower pakora. It is fried, but it's covered with some chickpeas powder, and some little other things there. It's called chutney, which is sweet, at the same time sour, sometimes little hot. You may not like hot, but when you find it very sweet, give more. And some people, ISKCON, Gopals go in the restaurant, people come, we give them lecture. He said, now you experience Krishna consciousness, take this food. What is this? Cauliflower pakora. What is this? Cauliflower samosa. Our George Harrison, he likes it very much. He said, very nice, I've never tasted this thing. And give him some chutney, which is, I said, some like a dressing. You put with it. More tasty. So he say, and another please saying. We simply say, $2 please, €2. Please, we are please engaging him in Krishna service. He'll get benefit. He'll one day come to Krishna consciousness. Again he will come. This way you develop attachment. This is called attachment. Ultimately, it matures one day in love. You're mad after him. Though you don't give up your family life, your children, your business, your job, nothing. You simply dovetail Krishna consciousness. Cultivate Krishna consciousness and just dovetail it with your life. That's all we are asking. You don't have to be renounced. Give up my wife, my mother, father, job, everything. Go to Himalaya, stand on head, like that. The yogi do that. He come to Kumbh Mela. Here they show in the magazine so many Nanga sadhu. They are almost naked. Of course, they are not naturist. They are nudist, but they are almost naked. Not striptease, but they have got something to cover little. Sometimes not even. And there is a great yogi with dust and all this, going with a trident. Billions. 20 million come in 1 month. One place become like a big Calcutta city or Bombay or some big city like New York. 3 rivers meeting, they take bath at a particular moment and they get liberation, they say. But we are not after that. We simply practicing, we get liberation automatically. And this is Krishna consciousness. Time is already part. Tomorrow if you come, can tell more. It's already 10 minutes more I'm speaking. The time flies like anything. Then this, we can tell more about what happened there. Now we will be feasting. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tell, you stay here, and he suddenly sat down somewhere and said, make another seat here. They meditated. Oh, no, not all. He said chanting Hare Krishna and remembering Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. At once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came here. He may be thousands of miles away from there. He came. A yogi can do that. And God has got all Jog Siddhi, perfection of yoga, means he has got very mystic power. Understand? He can do all these things, nothing. I want a pomegranate from Afghanistan, a blood red color, like a ruby. The yogi can say, okay, all right, here he is, top. He's not a magician, look like, and come here. When Prabhupada was there, in his childhood days, his teacher have got a friend who's also, his teacher got a man who knows him, and he is his father's friend also. So one day he came and Prabhupada is seeing, you can show something, he's showing so many things like that. He can say, within few minutes I can go hundreds of miles away from here. So my Guru said, there are some still yogi in India, common people cannot see. They take bath, many Westerner goes to Himalaya, some place with the Himalaya water, just come down to the plain from mountain. It's called Haridwar, Rishikesh, many yoga school there. So many, also for enjoyment, many other trekking, they go from all parts of the world, famous place. So there, just I coming from there, some time back, 1 month ago I was there, traveling now Europe. There are people there, early morning they take bath there, take a dip. From there, maybe 1500 miles, where the Ganges going down, flowing in to the sea, there they get up. There is Bengal. The Kopil Muni ashram, where God in the incarnation of Kopil Muni, meditating. There he get up, near an island, you see. Then there he take a dip and come down from there, maybe 600, 800 kilometers from there, Jagannath Puri, famous place of pilgrimage. Some say Christ went there, Akurians say that, Christ went there for some time. And there he comes. From there he take a dip early in the morning, go to from there, maybe 1200, 1400 kilometers. Again on the sea, same sea, some other parts of South India, Rameswaram, get up. From there he could go back to wherever he is, he practice yoga with his subtle body, go away. And I don't know whether you believe. I believe, first of all. Devotees believe all this. So the Lord came, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But it is not that everybody can see. And he took him, let us go and see what others are mixing. They are all mixing all things. They are taking one handful and push on the mouth of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu take from another spot. You mixed everything? Okay. Took one morsel of food, chira, and maybe condensed milk, and yogurt, sweetmeat, and push on the mouth of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And these things are going on for some time. And everybody is seeing this thing, what Nityananda Prabhu is doing. But most of them saying, only Nityananda Prabhu, some fortunate soul who Lord reveals, he is there. I can see also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu there. This is mysterious. See. Anyway, after that, he asked everybody, start eating, and asked the Brahmin, you start eating. Like that. Oh, you are listening with rapt attention, I am seeing. I can go on, but I think we should stop. Because sometimes, we are very eager to hear, that means you are liking Harikatha. So sometimes you find television, to intensify their eagerness, they come to a point in the drama where it is a very critical point. Anything could happen. From the Eiffel Tower he may fall. Either falls, he may be saved. Maybe rope is going to be cut. He almost cut, it is there. Or he may also any moment can catch the Eiffel Tower. That one, they say, close the curtain, they say. Next, after 2 weeks, again next part, and they become very eager to 2 weeks when he will come, they will see actually he fell down or cut the Eiffel Tower. So I will also finish it here, so that tomorrow if you like, come, we'll again discuss. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Everybody is chanting Hare Krishna. Very good. Samveda yogi yogini ki. Bhakta bhaktin ki. Good Vimanandi. Hari Bol. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.